Sometimes, the quietest person changes history. This is the story of Deborah and Jael, two women, ordinary to the world, but extraordinary in courage. One led an army, the other finished a battle, and together they changed the fate of a nation. Deborah was a prophetess and judge. The Israelites were oppressed by King Jabin and his commander Sisera. Fear gripped the land. But Deborah? She saw beyond the fear. She summoned Barak, Israel's general, and delivered God's command, "Go, take 10,000 men. I will deliver Sisera into your hands." Have you ever been called to step up, when everyone expected you to stay in the shadows? That's exactly what Deborah faced. The army moves forward. The battlefield is tense. Every step feels like a gamble. And Deborah? She stays in the background, calm, confident, guiding with divine wisdom. Leadership isn't always loud, it's strategic, patient, precise. Ever led quietly, letting others take center stage, yet knew the outcome rested on your insight? That's the kind of courage Deborah displayed. Here comes the twist. Sisera, the enemy commander, escapes on foot, seeking refuge. Most would think the battle is over. But God's plan isn't done. Enter Jael, a seemingly ordinary woman, in her tent. One quiet, courageous decision, and history pivots. Sometimes, victory doesn't come from the front lines. Sometimes, it's the quiet act that seals the story. Where in your life could a small, bold action make a massive difference? Jael offers hospitality, then courage. When Sisera is unsuspecting, she strikes decisively, finishing what the army couldn't. God uses her in a way no one anticipated, a seemingly ordinary person, carrying out an extraordinary act of courage. Sometimes God calls unlikely people to do extraordinary things. Courage isn't always visible. It's often quiet, unexpected, and transformative. The lesson is clear: leadership and courage don't always look the way the world expects. Deborah led with wisdom. Jael acted with courage. And together they completed God's plan. Ordinary people, extraordinary outcomes. Sometimes the person you underestimate is exactly who God uses to turn the tide. Who is underestimated in your life, or in your own story, that could change everything with a bold, courageous act? Comment below. I want to hear your thoughts. So here's the takeaway: courage and wisdom can come from the least expected places. Never underestimate someone, or yourself. God can use ordinary people to achieve extraordinary victories. Step into your calling, you might just change history. Ordinary courage. Extraordinary victory. Share this story. Comment, where could you take a bold, courageous step today? And subscribe for more cinematic Bible stories full of suspense, inspiration, and lessons you can live.